All right, welcome back to Geogrammer's Custom Cars and well, today what I'm gonna do, I built one before. Boy, I got a mess up here. And now I'm building another one just like it. Connecting rod light. What do you think of that, huh? Connecting rod light. So I got enough material to build another one, so this is what we're gonna do right now. I just thought this would be a fun little project using some scrap parts. I like to do art once in a while. Bright idea? Maybe not such a good idea. I don't know. So let's. I took a couple of fans down in the house. And I took the fan lights out of them. I took a connecting rod to my 6.4 Hemi that are supposedly bad. Mounted them and on some old fender pieces I had left. I'm gonna sell them. So, God, I can't believe it though. What they get for lamp parts? I had to buy a lamp cord and I had to buy a lamp deal for this. And oh my God, if I could practically give them away, but I can't even do that. It's not because of me, because of what they want at the store for stuff nowadays. But I hope they're happy, So I know I ain't. Let's grab ourselves a fruit snack here. And then we'll get started. Mm, mm, mm. We'll zoom in here. Well, I start out with a ruined 6.4 Hemi connecting rod. Let's see. What should we do first? Should we do that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Hard to talk when your mouth is full. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Let's see what I use for size of drill bits on this other one. Hmm. Wait. So what we'll do, we'll start by drilling this thing out and some holes in it, I suppose, huh? We gotta drill a hole here for, let's see, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see it? No, you can't. Okay. Now you're seeing that, so. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we gotta run the cord, the power cord, up through here, and then I drill a hole at an angle through the thing here. Oh, then it's not gonna hold, so I don't want to put marks in it. Well, I just did. So, okay, that's the way it's supposed to work. Okay, I gotta remember that's the way it's supposed to work. Now we'll go to angle. We'll find out that we should pre-drill it maybe with a small bit here. Somewhere along the line I got a small bit. Okay, where are we at here? We're about ready to pop through, and this is the thickest one. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill some holes in the side of the connecting rod here for our zip ties to fasten the stuff to. Let's see, we'll put one here. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay, and I'll throw one down here. Oh. Ha. There we go. Let's see. The reason why I'm drawing holes in there is because I gotta have, we're gonna use zip ties to fasten yeah, those are the right size. Okay, then I think I had one yet at the bottom one, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay. So then we should one here. Oh. Okay. You got one there, one there. Okay. Now, what we need to do, we need to drill this hole bigger now for the cord. Let's see. Is that gonna pose a trouble? Let's see. Probably will actually. Good catch, by the way. Well, can I go this way? Okay, just ran out of room. We'll have to do it this way. Yes. Put some marks in her. Well. Yeah. So now what will happen is the cord will run up next to this, and then right along here, you can fasten it with zip ties. Go through this hole. Now I got to put a hole here. So let's mark that out. Let's see. Let's see, what's the center here? Right there's the center. Okay, so let's make this up here, maybe. Okay. So let's start that with the small drill bit. You'll just wander off of there anyway, probably. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. Oh, that way. I can see I'm off center that way, but yeah. No, not really. There we go. What I was doing is I'm driving a drill bit because I was off center, so typical. Can't turn out perfect. So I drove the hole back to the side. I think I got a small loose area. Oh yeah. Good. I pulled it out right away anyway. Okay. Now I gotta make that hole bigger. I think we'll need a new battery here. A lot of drilling happening here. Let's see once what we got here. Yep. I figured that. Let's get a new one going. Yeah, it's charging. I gotta go sharpen my drill bit. What the heck is going on here? Huh. I think I sharpened it wrong. Let's try it on. Maybe not. Okay, she's drilling just fine, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, yeah. I think we got the rod ready to go. Let's just see. I'm gonna find our. Oh, my little burr we gotta clean off of there. Oops. Oops! Well, that little thing's got a little torque. Don't do that. By the way, don't do what I just did. rip your wrist apart. Okay, so the rod's ready to go. Now let's focus back down here on the thing here. What we're gonna do now, we'll make the stand. Now this is off of, oh, I should clean this up quick. Why don't I clean that up quick? Hey, I'll clean that up quick. Hey, I'm gonna clean that up quick. Okay, well, we got that cleaned up. Let's find out where middle is on this thing. I'll put a dot there. Let's see. Middle is right here. Okay. Now what about the other way? Which way is middle? So middle's right there. So what we'll do now next, so I'll get a rod here. Mark the middle of that. Okay. And then our bolts have to go straight down from there. Okay. Okay. So that's our bolt holes there. I'll go. The middle line is this way. The middle line is this way. Okay, so that's our holes for our bolts. Okay. So what we'll do now is I'll grab some gloves here. Oh, here. These Christmas tree bits, they always dull out at the end, so I'll take a small bit and I'll pre-drill a hole here. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Just take 3 steps, I guess, huh? Trying to spot such stuff. I don't know if that's it. No. Break these loose. Man, they tightened them down at the machine shop to check them, and then they checked them and they were bad, so I had to loosen them up, you know. Okay. So we're getting there. Yeah. How's everybody doing today otherwise? This takes 5 minutes here. Golly, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see, is that the right side? No, it has to go another step yet. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Well, they look crooked as all hell. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, those are done. Now, the next step is to screw this back on here. For now. Set that on there. Okay. And we gotta cut this out. Let's try to make that as square as possible. Why can't I draw straight stuff? I don't know why I can't. Oh well. So we're gonna cut that piece out. So let's cut that piece out. Now, I'm gonna take the die grinder here. Oh, we need a Okay, let's just take these off for now. Yeah. Where's out? What the heck? Someone shot? I don't know. Let's unplug that. Nope. Oh, yeah. Just about done with it, and it broke. Yeah, it was getting so small anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I gotta get the washers. Oh, I got a cramp in my hand. Oh well. Come on. No, you're not gonna let go. Okay, then I won't take you off of there. See, I tried though. Mm-hmm. I'll do it again. Just broke it. One little zip and then she's broke. Oh well. That's supposed to work that way, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, why did I take that out? Oh, I tell you, that's not what I was gonna do. Pull this out so I can put a new disc on here again. Okay, I dropped a little washer, so I will grab a disc. Hopefully, I can get that cut out of there eventually. I don't know. Why is this thing fragile? That ain't the right one. Okay. And there it lays right there. Oh, I see it. Oh well. Let's see where we. Let's see that one. That's good. All right, so there's that. It looks like a light switch. The reason why you would do that, we countersent the rod in there a little bit, so that way. I hope I got it the right way. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got the wire here. Of course, I got it 50% right, 50% wrong. Ouch. A lot better. Now, I'm tighten this thing up to here. Okay. Oh, God, I got cramps in my hands from handling all this little stuff. Okay, so now there's our light. Okay. Did hit it a couple times on there. Okay. Now what do we do? Okay, now Gotta make a... God, I got so much stuff laying here. I'll be cleaning it up shortly. Where's the light for that? Okay, now, I saved this fan light out of an electric fan. Before you get that far, you gotta do something else. We have to rip the jacket some more. Got that done now. Okay. And it's this one here I used. Okay. I gotta drill a hole right next to this for a rubber grommet for the cord. So I bought a cord. $7 say for a little cord. Wow, we're making money, boys. We're making money. Oh yeah, baby. I'm trying to open this all right now. I gotta remember. I believe this is the right size one. Oh yeah. I want the cord to go through this in a rubber grommet so if it gets pulled on, it doesn't electrocute anybody. So the cord's gonna run around. It's gonna go right in where that shouldn't be. Well, that's cool. Now how do we hide this? It's gonna have to go right there. There's no choice. So let's grab our small drill bit again. Create a little hole right about there. Okay. And I gotta remember, was it this size drill bit? I believe it was. 5/16. 5/16 hole through here. Okay. Put it on there. Get blue off there. the drill bit on this side. Clean some of that off of there. Okay, I'll clean that off at the side of the screwdriver a little bit. Okay. Next step is we'll throw our rubber groom head in there. Do it on the other side, I suppose, too, couldn't we? Should go a little bigger on it. That should fit that though. Okay. And it did, I think. Not quite in there. Okay. Oh, that's why I don't want to go in there. It's because of that again in it. Okay, I think. Let's see if we can get the wire through there. Okay. That's going to run along there. It's going to go right through here. Okay, so let's put this together first. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, no, we're too low, Hemi. That through here. Somehow. Come on. There you go. Throw this up here. Alright. Oh, since we have the here. Okay. Yeah. I guess that's not going to come off. Okay. We'll tighten that up, I guess. Okay. There we go. Now we can run our wire up. Okay. There's our wire. Now we can wire our fan switch back in there again, our light switch in. Using all the factory fan stuff even. Now these are, I want to sell them, but I got like $25 into them. I'd like to make a couple dollars off them. I was thinking maybe $40 each. I got 2 of them, So, let's see. What's the deal for that? Is it this one? No, need that one. Huh? What is this one though? I'm putting together a pull string here right now. Let's pull this out. I could use that one, I guess. Oh well. You think about that afterwards. Okay, there's our pull string. Now we gotta wire this up. Oh god, I hope I can get this stripped off of here without wrecking the switch. Yeah, that's one. Okay. So the one with the white line on it, put that to the side. And the one with the black on it, goes to the switch. Okay. And this one will go to the light. This one goes to the light. But I need some wire nuts, don't I? Okay. We'll find some. Let's see, there's the reds. Oh man, I don't want to use that big. Yeah. Where's the other ones? I should have some of that over there. There we go. There they are. I found them. Just dump them out. I got major cleaning to do here. Okay, so we got that one coming in. Okay, now we gotta wire this to the light switch. So now the black one goes to the light switch, and the white one just goes to the other one with the white stripe on it. So let's go with the white one here quick. Now that's done. This is a great way to use recycle your ceiling fan when it's junk. Okay, now black to black. That's your hot. That's the one that'll kick your butt. It's the black one. The white one shouldn't. Okay, we're all wired in. Okay, now let's tuck this all in here. Nice and pretty. We'll put that on there. And then we'll find, and we set the screws down right where did I set them here? I got such a mess going right now. Let's just start throwing some of this back in here again. Might as well right away. Okay. That's right here, there. Yeah. Now let's see. I think we can do that. Come on. My fingers are so big that just get it started. So you turn it again. Do the next one. What's nice now with this, you can put, oh god, I had it going in there. Come on. Come on, baby. Where you at there, boy? Okay, I got that one started. One more to go. There's 3 of them. 3. There's 3. I'm gonna turn one more time. That's strange. Is that washer so big? Holy cow. Now we'll tighten these up here. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's get our zip ties out here. Let's see which way we're going to go with these, like this. We'll zip tie our wires in here. So it's kind of discreet in a way. There. One. Another one. Oh. Now it makes the wire discreet. How do I put that? Oh well. Now it makes it discreet, see? All you see is right here then. It looks like the rod's kind of melted into there. Now the next step is let's put a bulb and a lens on it, see if it works. And let's go one out maybe, huh? There we go. So screw this incandescent bulb in there. Now you could put a colored bulb in there. You could paint this if you wanted to. Oh no, I'm missing one adjuster. Oh no. Oh, here we go. There we go. I gotta find one adjuster. Or one lens. Well, I think I probably got. So there it is. What you can do with stuff that you got laying around, huh? Look at that, going on already. Huh. Oh man, I tell you, I'm dropping everything here. So yeah, there it is. You can't even. You gotta turn it around to see the wire. Ran it through a grommet through here, so it doesn't eat through there. And I ran it right along here when I drilled all those little holes in that connecting rod. Let me shut this off, maybe I can see it better. And I drilled a hole at like 45-degree angle through here, so the cord would go through there. And I drilled that hole in the upper part of the rod, and I put these, lamp studs in there. And it goes through the bottom, and it goes underneath. So you can see the. Yeah, I got these holes in there and stuff. But hey, better than throwing the shit out, huh? But now when you look at it like this, where's the cord? Oh, I see it there. So, anyway, I'm gonna sell them for $40 a piece. I got two of them here if anybody's interested in them. It'd be great for a man cave. So let's see. Let's shut that off, and then you can see what it looks like. So anyway, I made two of them. The other ones over here. I had two fans I took down. They were They were shot in the house, and I thought, hey, I'm going to use that for that. And I got all these rods, these bad 6'4" Hemi rods, and I thought, well, I'll just use them for art project. So there it is. Actually a neat little light. So let's set them over here on the table. I'll be right back with you guys here in a second here. Well, there we go. There we go. Perfect. I'll do this. There they both are. And I got about 6 foot long cords on them yet. I think it was 8 foot total, but then I had to use a little bit going across and up. So yeah, $40 a piece. Man cave items. You know, it's kind of cool. Like you can't even see where the light's plugged in. You have to look behind them, then you can see that. You know, little project, something to salvage. You know, I'm gonna do more of this stuff. I got ideas for camshafts and crankshafts and blocks and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna do a little here and there. So yeah, 40 a piece I want for them, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I can't believe it. The lamp parts I had to buy for them. God, it ain't cheap, eh? We'll talk to you guys later. Please like and subscribe for more stuff that's gonna happen down the road. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye bye.